Kevin Garnett will not
be on the list?
Will not get a Christmas gift from me at all.
We didn't give a fuck about LeBron. We didn't fear LeBron, and we didn't think that he can beat all 5 of us.
Here's 5th.
What did he say to you when you was running up the court getting torn out?
I don't understand Italian.
I don't like him.
Yeah.
I went out there trying to be friendly. When I competed friendly, I wasn't no good at it. I didn't play to make any friends. I wasn't playing to be liked or anything, man. I played with a tenaciousness of understanding that I'm about to be stepped on versus let me step, you know? Yeah. And that's how I play, man. I play with no apologies. If you didn't like what I was doing, or if you didn't like how I played, you either met the level or you quit.
Kevin Garnett is one of the greatest NBA players of all time. An NBA champion, an MVP, a 15-time All-Star, an NBA Defensive Player of the Year. He is one of the most ruthless, savage, cutthroat killers of all time. He's mostly known for his determination and crazy antics. He was a trash talker, and that's exactly what this video is about. In this video, we look at 6 trash talking moments by Kevin Garnett. All these stories are pieced in together. We have players telling the story as they recall it, with interviews and actual game footage over the top. These videos take a long time to make, so I'd greatly appreciate if you guys could leave a like to show your support. If you're new around here and you enjoy NBA content every single week, why not hit that subscribe button? And without further ado, let's get into the video. The first story starts off with a young Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers was obviously a high school kid by this stage and was Doc Rivers' son, so he was around the Boston Celtics practice facility all the time. On this particular day, he was facing off one-on-one against Paul Pierce, then Big Baby, then Kendrick Perkins. But then, he faced off against Kevin Garnett, and this is the story of what happened next.
I saw him play Austin Rivers when he was like a junior in high school.
Right.
He got like a bucket on ticket.
No. Let me tell the story.
Go ahead, yo.
So we come into practice probably 2 hours early. Everybody's in there, so we got practice. I'm saying 10. Everybody's in there about 8:30. So in there, Austin Rivers is seeing his father. You know, they used to come up and visit his dad because his dad, they were still living in Florida.
Imagine he juiced up too.
Man, he juiced up.
This
man.
kid
Every
is
guy's
juiced up.
coming here. He's feeling himself. He had the little joint. So he playing one-on-one with Paul. So then, you know, I see him and Paul, because Paul play ones in the morning just to get himself going before practice. So he's, you know, playing ones, and he's giving Paul some good work, you know. Then Perk like, hold on, let me get some of this. I gotta get some of this, because he's the stopper. Everybody, if you want to see where your game is, you play Perk one-on-one, right?
Yeah.
Perk ain't going for no pump fakes. He just real sound. Man, he giving Perk the business.
Austin Rivers.
Yeah,
I come in here, so I'm like, I came in here, and you know, he's playing guys to 5. I think he mops. I think he beat Pay, and then he mopped Perk 5-0, and you know.
King of the court.
Wow. So he came in here, I had my shoelaces unlined, and I came in from the weight room, and he rolled the ball, and I said, what? And I looked at it, hit my toes. I said, what? He said, check. I said, check.
Yeah, Dad. Like, everybody like, ooh.
And then, you know, I'm a dragon, bro. I'm a dragon, and I know your dad, the coach, so I got to be real careful on how I let this dragon out. This a kid, this is a high school kid, got a lot of confidence, but I'm a dragon. This throw the ball to me, so calm and collective. I just, you know, kick the ball to him, I walk back, he says, check. And I went on the other side of the check, you know, when you check, you're on the bottom, so I got on the top, I said, you're a kid, what you mean? You check, get the ball. Like, you don't get the ball first.
Yeah, he was on him.
So, I turned around and gave him the ball, and my shoes was untied, and he shot the first one, and we going to 5. He made the 5, boom. I said, hold on.
Off the crossover.
I saw off the over, matter of fact, he dunked it. Remember he dunked it, and the ball went all in, and I went like this. I said, hold on. And I tied my shoe, and I heard Pete say, yeah. I heard him and T.A. say, yeah, tie them shoes, killer. And that's when the dragon came out. And I mopped him 5-1, but I had to go dragon. He had so much swag that I was like, man, do I spit fire on him? When I saw how hard he dunked it, oh no, this kid's serious. Let me tie these up. And I tied up, and I went 5 straight. But I tapped him, keep working on your game. He was hot. Threw the ball. Man, wants to scrap. He was hot. Dad threw him out. Get out. Go get him. Go work on your game. That's why you got mopped up. And then let's start practice. Listen.
That's when I knew, man, this man is not losing to nobody.
That's when I knew right there, Austin Rivers going to be in our league about 2 years.
Yeah, he said that. You said that.
I said he going to be in our league about 2 years.
He said that, yeah, man, he a pro.
He hated losing. He wanted to fight. I said, boy, you don't get out of here, boy. I was a dragon. boy, we just hoop, boy, if you don't. We was both going, but the way he was reacting, he was acting like he was a pro already.
That's incredible.
Then I almost slapped his ass one game. Like, boy, you don't calm down, boy, you boy. You remember that?
Ball picked up by Garnett. And Chris Paul has to use a timeout.
What was Austin Rivers thinking about?
During the one game, he said something, and I caught myself. Boy, you almost got
When he made it to the league.
He got to the league, we got into. He said something real slick, and I almost raised up to slap him. And I caught myself like, man, I ain't finna get kicked out again. Boy, let me quit.
The next story talks about a moment where Steven Adams was facing up against Kevin Garnett for the first time, whilst Kevin Garnett was entering the end of his career, but still, he was an amazing trash talker and wanted to get into Steven Adams' head. The story is just so funny because of what Steven Adams says next.
He's got this presence about him, mate. It's intimidating. I played the English card one time. He said something and I was just like, oh, it's just like no English. no English, mate, sorry. And so kind of left me alone, which is brilliant. Yeah, but the way he just talks to everyone, and it's not so much as trash talk. Obviously, he's like phenomenal at it. But it's more so like how he runs the team and how everyone in the team kind of picks up off his energy and just does what he says.
That was probably the only story that doesn't involve an actual story about anything KG said, but I just had to put it in this video because it was just so funny that he believed that Steven Adams couldn't speak English and never spoke to him on the court ever. Most of us know about the feud between Joakim Noah and Kevin Garnett, but if you don't, here's the story. It takes place when Joakim Noah was a rookie entering the league. He was a huge fan of Kevin Garnett growing up. He had posters, memorabilia, and absolutely loved Kevin Garnett. He idolized KG. But when Joakim entered the league and played against KG for the first time, KG wasn't having any of it, and ripped into Joakim Noah. Ever since then, the beef has been on, and this is what happened.
All right, here we go. Ready? Because you have famous beef with Joakim Noah.
I don't have any beef with anybody.
He's beefless.
Can you tell us your first interaction with Joakim Noah?
Listen, I don't have no interaction.
We don't have interaction.
I have an interaction.
I'll handle this, Kevin. He does not need to. Let's go. That's the end of the interview.
We're here competing. I'm not going to give you anything.
The end of the story was Joakim Noah was like, you were my idol growing up, and Kevin just turned to him and said, "Fuck you, Noah."
No, he asked real shit. He asked me the move I just gave him. Nigga, figure it out.
Get out of here.
Fuck I look like. Fuck I look like, man.
Get that out of you. He's ready to run
And you got a Bulls
right
jersey
now. He
on?
gets
No,
mad.
cool.
All right, so tell us your side of that story.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. KG was first of all, I just don't understand how. I don't think he remembers because I think the story meant a lot more to me than it did to him.
Right.
What sucks is that when I was growing up, I used to have his poster in my room. I used to wear his jersey. And the truth is, my rookie year, I was, in admiration of this guy. And he kind of shut me down. And he was very mean to me my rookie year.
He was like, Kevin, I had posters of you when I was growing up.
Listen, it's a time and place for everything. You don't ask someone during the game or during competition to, not me. You don't ask me anything during competition. You can't.
Focused.
Right, we're here competing. I'm not going to give you anything.
The end of the story was Joakim Noah was like, you were my idol growing up, and Kevin just turned to him and said, "Fuck you, Noah."
I had KG posters in my wall. I had a fucking KG jersey growing up. So this is the story. This is what happened. The first time I play KG, I'm hype as hell. Like, we're playing the Celtics. I'm on the Bulls, and I think they're up like 30 points, and I'm in the game like it's like the last seconds. Like, nobody gives a shit. So we're at the free throw line, and he used to work out with this guy called Joe Abunasar, and I was working out with him for pre-draft. So I was always excited. I was always hoping like KG would walk in the gym and, I would be able to like work out with him. And I remember asking him a question about, you gonna work out with Joe? I was just trying to be cool. Like, I just wanted to say something to my idol. And he just like looked over and he was like, who the fuck are you talking to? Like, who the fuck you think you talking to? And then like when he said that, I was like, oh shit, like I shouldn't have. And then like I kind of fell back, knowing that I shouldn't have said that. Like not during the game,
Right.
You know. And then I didn't say anything. And then when I didn't say anything, I guess he thought I was I was pussy or something, because he was like, he kept like getting like louder and louder.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, and then from that moment on, I swear to God, I was like, yo, I'm going at him. Every single time we play, we are going at it.
And he's only mean to the young guys and the Euros for some reason. You know, I don't know why, but that's who he doesn't like.
And
So.
Charlie Villanueva, too. I mean, what was that all about? Did you guys catch the Villanueva story?
I mean, it's just not nice stuff to say, you know?
Too far. This next story of Kevin Garnett going in on Carmelo Anthony's wife is one that many around the NBA thought to have been way too far by Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett probably did say what he did because Melo wouldn't have reacted the way he did.
Hello, everyone. If the Knicks and Celtics were not a rivalry before last night, it sure is one now. The Celtics getting the better of the Knicks 102-96, but everyone's talking about what went down after the game. We know KG and Carmelo got into it a little bit during the game, both guys getting the technical. Well, Carmelo let it spill over to after the game. You see him in the red hat right there waiting alongside the Celtics team bus for Kevin Garnett.
A lot of people want to hear from you about this whole Honey Nut Cheerios. The Honey Nut Cheerios.
But a lot happened in between. Jordan Crawford of the Boston Celtics apparently told Carmelo Anthony KG effed his wife.
Possibly one of the bench players. All right, it started right here. Yeah, it was Crawford and Felton.
But then that year they played off in an all-star game, so they obviously hashed it out and worked out everything in the end.
One time during the year, you and Kevin Garnett got into it a little bit as his teammate right now. Have you been sharing lockers, sharing stories, getting along with him?
Yeah, you want a ticket? There you go, right there.
I just want to make sure everything's cool with you guys.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You wouldn't come in here with that outfit on and ask that type question.
And this last story talks about KG and Big Baby Davis. There are two stories involved in this one story that we all know about Glenn Davis crying on the bench. KG ripped into Big Baby on the bench, but what was their relationship like in the first place? Glenn Davis tells the story.
So what's the real story on that story?
Look, I'm gonna clear this up for the world right here.
I want you to tell the story with you and KG, the big ticket story.
I'm a rookie, and it's kind of like the first day everybody's coming back and they're getting acclimated, and you know, they playing pickup, everybody's working out and stuff like that. So we have a pickup game, and you know, he's the 4 and I'm the 4. So I get the ball at the wing and I shoot it. Like I shoot it. I tell myself, I'm talking to myself though. Get it up. He turned, looked like, that little motherfucker, you talking shit. First, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm really aware with crazy stuff like that. Like, right. So I'm like, I ain't talking shit to you. I'm talking to myself, big fella. Like, I ain't at you. He was like, and then I was like, I'm just trying to get my little swag, bro.
Yeah.
He say, fuck your swag. Then, you know, the other side of me was like, okay, well, fuck your swag.
Yeah.
And I'm literally like, yo, fuck your swag. Yeah, I'm running back. He's like, all right, shit, all right. You know how you blowing
like a fool.
Yeah, okay, this bitch is. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's
right. Already, you know.
That's how you said. That's like, so,
you know
so you know me, I'm like, all right, like, this is what I gotta do to get on.
The instinct when you come out.
But
Right.
me being a rookie, the next day, I'm thinking like, I'm in there early. Ticket walk right by me. I'm like, what's up, Ticket? He just walk. Like, he ain't even see me. Like, he ain't want to talk to me. You know what I mean?
No acknowledgement. You
Bruh,
saying what's up?
That crushed me.
Yeah.
I gotta make this right.
Yeah.
Like, so, you know, I walked up to him and I was like, bro, did I do something wrong to you? You know, yesterday I thought that stayed on the court. If I did, I apologize. And he looked at me and he was like, you know what, youngin', I fuck with you. And after that, we was locked in.
Garnett doesn't mince words, and sometimes it's tough. And now Davis down at the end with a towel on his head. Garnett didn't want to come back in the game, but he's had to because what was a 25-point lead is now 13.
Funk was just frustrated, and he was in a moment to where we all felt he needed a second. So, you know, he went to the end of the bench and You know, he cried and had a moment with himself, but I'm gonna roll with a guy who's gonna show me his heart and wear his heart on his sleeve and gonna play with passion over anything.
I was a rookie and you don't get to play. So when you mess up and you know, you about to come out the game.
Right.
And we're up and I'm upset because my bills need to be paid. I need to, you know, Doc can't be taking me out of the game. It's chump minutes right now. So, you know, I'm really passionate about, you know, and that's why I played with them, because I took every possession serious.
And these were 7 trash talking moments by Kevin Garnett. Let me know what you thought was the craziest trash talking story by KG down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like to show your support. Subscribe for NBA content every single week, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.